Hello, it's Mark. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to do another whiskey review. Today we have a GlenAllachie 11-year-old. This is the Grattamacco wine cask finish. So let me go ahead and open her up, and then we can do this. I've done several GlenAllachies. This is the first I'm doing in this series of which I think there's a 11, a 12 is Sauternes, and then there's a 13 in the Royal wine casks. So, okay, well, it's an interesting red color to that. And of course, it is GlenAllachie, so they do not use any coloring and they do not chill filter. And this is bottled at 48% ABV. So, all right, well, GlenAllachie means Valley of the Rocks. It's founded in 1967, mothballed in 85, and restarted in 1989 under the ownership of Pernod Ricard. They mainly produce blends for Chivas. They had two single malts back in the day of 16 and 18. Independent ownership took over in 2017 by three individuals, one of which was Billy Walker, formerly of Ben Rioch, GlenDronach, Glenglassaugh, which fell under Brown-Forman. So Billy Walker is now able to go and do his own kind of thing, since he owns the distillery and it's independently owned. And a lot of the GlenDronachs, I still see some GlenDronachs on the shelf right now that still bear Billy Walker's name. So anyway, their new core line is a 10, which is cask strength, a 12, 15, 18, 21, which I think is also cask strength, 25, and a 30. They have 6 washbacks, 2 spirit spills, 2 wash stills, and each one is able to be operated independently, so they can do different things. So they're able to do they have tons and tons of single casks out there. They have tons of wood finishes, so yeah, they're doing all kinds of stuff there. They are capable of producing about 1 million gallons of distillate a year, but they only produce about 20% of that. They concentrate on single malts now. I do think there is a blend out there I've never had nor seen. GlenAllachie is not that easy to find in my location. Matter of fact, apart from the core line, you can get single casks, and really not even the core line. I've never seen the 21. So anyway, this is bottled at 48% ABV. It's matured in American oak ex-bourbon barrels, and then subsequently underwent 2 years of maturation, almost 2 years maturation in these wine casks of Grattamacco, which is a winery apparently like 300 feet above sea level. They use a Super Tuscan. They make a Super Tuscan wine there, which is a mixture of Cabernet, Merlot. I think it's like 65% Cabernet, 20% Merlot, and then like 15% Sangiovese, which, if you know anything about that, Sangiovese is, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, is what they make Chianti out of. So that's one of the distinguishing features between Super Tuscan and Chianti is strictly the Sangiovese grapes, whereas the Super Tuscan uses mostly Cabernet and some Merlot also. So, yes, it's an Italian wine finished bottled at 48% ABV. And all right, I'll go ahead and show it to you. Then I'll read to you what's on there. Show it to you in the bottle first. Kind of a reddish hue to that. And here it is in the glass. One more roll, and so then it should be all nice and done by then. I'll go ahead and put a little lid on there. So, all right, limited edition. So yeah, 11 years, aged in American oak ex-bourbon barrels, finished in casks sourced from the Grattamacco winery in Italy. Okay, so I love Super Tuscan. There's an Edradour Super Tuscan, probably my #1 favorite Scotch. So I'm really excited about this because I love Super Tuscan finish. Hopefully this doesn't let me down. GlenAllachie, I haven't had a bad one yet. Okay, to craft the GlenAllachie wine series, Let me slip over here. To craft the GlenAllachie wine series, we first expertly matured our spirit in American oak ex-bourbon barrels. Subsequently, the wine underwent additional maturation for almost 2 years in wine barrels skillfully sourced by master distiller Billy Walker, imparting a distinctive twist onto the classic GlenAllachie spirit. Each of our wine finishes has its own unique character and flavor profile, influenced by the oak. Factors such as oak species, level of toasting, and coopering of the cask each leave a unique mark on the sombering spirit. The oak itself was previously influenced by the grape variety and terroir of the winery from which we source these barrels. Thus, the wood adds distinctive layers of complexity, depth, and charm. And this one was, that winery uses French oak. This ruby blush malt brims with toffee, stone fruits, and orange peel, all delivered by its wonderful Super Tuscan barrels, followed by a medium level of toasting. Grattamacco wines are produced in the beautiful Bulgari area of Tuscany in Italy. The certified organic barrels were carefully selected from our chosen winery and then bottled at their finest, when the influence from both the distillery and wood reached perfect equilibrium. So it says waves of honey, peaches, apricots, toffee, almonds, and orange peel. On the palate, toffee, heather honey, red berries, peaches, apricots, orange peel, and nutmeg. I don't know what heather honey would taste like here. Our honey comes from mesquite or orange blossoms. Same thing on there. Okay, natural color, no chill filtration. All right, let's go see what we get. Definitely get the wine. Oh yeah, grapes. I get orange citrus. Am I supposed to get orange citrus? Yes, orange peel. I get apples. I get some oak for sure. There is a grainy note in there. I'd say almost bready. I didn't say anything about bready, but I'm getting a bready note. Peaches, like what reminds me of, like, you know, the stuff on the top of the peach cobbler, the whatever you call that crust on the top of peach cobbler. Yeah, like peach cobbler topping. Definitely got some grainy. Okay, getting a lot of orange now. Blood oranges. Yep. Definitely do get some of that grainy note in there. Yeah, it's like a breadiness, like on top of the peach cobbler. That's what it reminds me of. All right, let's go into the palate. Very grainy, toffee. There's some sweet, like sweet sugar, like a sugary, like fondue kind of sweet. Cake, it feels like a cakiness to it. Like, very good. Doesn't finishes a little quick. What does it say? It says honey, red berries, peaches, apricots, orange peel, and nutmeg. I don't know about, but I definitely get the orange. Did it say toffee? Yeah, there's definitely some toffee in there. I don't get the red berries. I do get like grapes though, so yes. Which you know, you're talking about Cabernets and Merlots. Those are very dark wines. So yes, you should get that. Is definitely something I would expect. They're very winey. All right. Yes, like this bready note to it with the orange peel. Reminds me of biscotti, because it's got that, you know, a little bit of orange flavor in the biscotti. Um, that's what it reminds me of. Sweet, cinnamon, allspice. Getting a lot of orange, getting some apricots. Yes, very good. Delicious. That is very good. It does taste a little more hot than 48, so because there is definitely a peppery note to it. So, okay, that's what I'm going to say. We're going to go with 8. All right, give it a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.